Hello everyone. Today it's very hot. I'm sorry if you can't hear the fan going. I have to keep it turned to me or else I'm gonna have another heat stroke, and that's not a very cute thing for me. I remembered I didn't do a second reacting to more artwork. I just did one, and I have more artwork, I don't know, to share, to show you a little bit. And I figured, why not? I have, these are the bigger ones, the bigger works that I have. And I figured I could show you guys, maybe, I don't know. I don't know if anyone cares, but oh, and ignore my finger. I cut myself on the papers. It's been years since I had a paper cut, and it hurts. Okay, I guess we can just go through them without any specific order or anything. And yeah, this is the first one. This is a more textured, oh, I'm already dirty with charcoal. Yeah, this is a more textured paper. It kind of looks like fabric, like a paper sort of fabric thing. And this were studies for fabric with highlights and shadows, just playing with textures. We did a lot of these. I don't know if I'm allowed to show. I don't know if I'm allowed. It's not real life movie. So this was my final project for illustration. Really liked this part. It was what gave me the most work, and the stomach, I really like it. These two, they are from my illustration class as well, and they were supposed to be not a story, they were supposed to be more an abstract sort of thing. It's a very abstract looking. I mostly play with textures like transparency that I could do with China ink, as you can see on the boat. Here it's the test thing. I just wanted to try out the dip and just intensity of the ink, but I think it looks cute with the patch here. And the second one, it's this guy. This one is my favorite. It's like a very weird three ancestors sort of thing. And also we have the patch here. Here we did a lot of body and face drawing back in my drawing class, my art class. Not illustration, we had two separate classes for it. And on my drawing class, we did a lot of body and a lot of anatomy, a lot of face, shadow, all that. And these two, you're gonna see a lot of these sort of drawings of me. Not of me, of mine. But yeah, this was with a very pasty material. Like, I think I struggled to explain this sort of material on my last one. It's a very pasty sort of thing. It's not charcoal, but it's sort of pasty. And yeah, this was one of my classmates. She was being the model of this day. She was with the uniform. It's not a uniform. It's optional if you want to wear the college uniform thing. And this was with pen. The challenge was that you couldn't raise the tip of the pen, so yeah, it was this challenge. I actually like it. I think I managed to capture the body. Okay, this was girl of my class. She was very beautiful. I think she still is. Yeah, we had to draw in pairs, so she drew me. I don't remember how I turned up, but I drew her. She was very beautiful. I didn't do her justice though. Another one of my colleagues. I have a really bad habit. I mean, I used to have that bad habit. I don't know if I have it still. That I focus only one part. I don't draw detailed on every part of the drawing. So yeah, the area of the eye is very detailed, but the rest, it's not. But yeah, it was the female model that we had. We had a female model and a male one. I preferred the female model just because the male model was a little weird. And yeah. This was my colleague as well. I have a couple of drawings of her. She was the model a couple of times, and I don't know, I think she really knew how to pose her body for us. She looked like a professor. Wait, I'll show you. Oh. But yeah, she looked like an anime character. Like a sexy professor or something. It's still her. And this one as well. I think so. I think it's still her. I think it is. Here she was lying down. Here I only managed to get like her, the lines of her body. I didn't manage to get much anything else. Yeah, so this was the final drawings of the naked models that we had. This was the female one. It's charcoal, so I'll get very dirty in a second, and everything around me is already getting black. Yeah, we have the legs. You can't see me. Okay, I'm struggling. Okay. We have the legs here, the below the waists, and here we have the back. I really loved her shoulder plates. I thought it was really sexy, so I wanted to capture that, but I didn't do it justice. And here we have her again. This is the front part of her. She was very skinny. She was I think a yoga instructor or something like that. She was very skinny, but she knew how to pose her body, and she could do these amazing poses. And so I tried to capture this area, this bone area, but I didn't capture it that well. And here it's one of her more weird poses. She was like this. And I just liked the thigh area and a little booby here, but yeah. These were just abstract ones. I couldn't get the grasps that I wanted. But this was another one of my colleagues. Her hair was a lot more curlier than mine, so it was really difficult to do. But her face is not that bad. I mean, it looks horrible on camera. Oh my god. Is it that bad? Is it that bad, or am I just tripping? But yeah. She had a very defined nose bridge, and I was trying to get that, since it was very her, that little bridge thing. Here we have more just sketch and line work. It's not pretty, but prettier. I need a fluid break. Hydrate yourselves. It was with that same pastel material. It's really good to draw shades and dark spots. This was sort of collage thing. It's not a collage, but yeah, it's very apart. It's the front, and then you have the stomach, another front, but slightly turned. And then here, you can see it. She was either back turned. Here she was facing a different direction. I just wanted to do a bit of every angle that I could. And we had to draw with white, since instead of focusing on the shadows, you have to focus on the highlights and the higher points of the body. It was a cool exercise, but it's sad that it fades very quickly. Here it's another one of those final works, her back. I thought her back and this part, it was very beautiful. I always thought that, so I wanted to capture it the best that I could, but I wasn't very good at it. This is the male model. This was mostly sketches so that I could get a grasp on his body and his lines, everything. Here we have sort of standing. I just wanted to get the grasp of the below the back, just this area of the arm. I don't know if I'm making sense. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm not. I'm a little bit all over the place. Moving on. Here it's his back. I wanted to have a good grasp on just the lines and everything. And here it's him lying down. I have it from the side here, this area, and his front. What the fuck is wrong with me? But yeah, it's front. These are the final works in charcoal. I also did something of a mix and match sort of thing. And sitting on the side. I really liked this too. It kind of reminds me of those statues, of those Greek statues, of those paintings of the Renaissance, because of the lines. This one kind of looks like a bondage, like a BDSM drawing. It's not, but yeah, I really like the shape and the lines. I like this too. Let's not end on the BDSM looking one. But yeah, I hate it. I hate this drawing. Oh no. I look like an egg. I mean, not too far from the truth, but still. I think the only thing I like is the shadows. I think I did a good job on the eyes and the neck area, but the rest, it's really ugly. It's really ugly. I think that concludes it. I think the last image will be my egg head. That will be your sleep paralysis demon for sure. But yeah, I don't know if it was interesting, if it was good. I don't I'm always so with my art stuff and my old things. Yeah, I hope you liked it. I hope it was interesting seeing what I used to draw. Yeah, I'll see you guys on my next one, which probably will be a more fun outside thing. And yeah, stay hydrated, stay safe, stay all that. I hope it was entertaining. If anything, if it was relaxing to hear me babble. If it wasn't, I'm sorry. And I'll see you guys on my next one. Let's bring it in for our hug. I'm a little bit sweaty, but you won't know. I mean, now you know, but you wouldn't know. So yeah, I'll see you guys on my next one. Let's bring it in. No, 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 no.